beautiful people worldwide, and I with open mind and clear eye as usual. Now we tell welcome and I come on top the portmanteau today. This one that show where we tell us they get in mind to chook mouth for all the matters where other programs them not defeated chook mouth put. And I mean Osagato, that fine, proud Benny boy. One of that they call talk, not just sit down here. So and as they see I sit there with that my honorable fellow.
All right, yeah, my own name na Bamidele up by me Bello, where everybody call MC B.O.B. That fat young Yoruba boy in the studio with my boss, very old.
You know what? I was
feeling excited.
You know what? They make me laugh for your matter. Yes, you call the tiny your face. They say MC B.O.B.
Marketing strategy.
Who not know you now go say see better person. I don't tell you if Benin man call you fellow, John no say you are nothing to write to me about.
He's a spiritual fellow.
All right, Bobby. Now when people don't know us, I want to ask you one small question.
Yes, boss.
You don't ever at any point in time try to defend any part of the Nigerian system, either federal system or state system or local government system, any system at all.
Bros, man, I don't lie for you. You know the happen. I'm a good citizen, but it don't take. It don't take well. Recently, I want to which month I want to use defend. They go slap you. They go that beat you before you know say, oh boy, what they do? You don't. It's been a while, bros. I don't lie for you.
So you never get the courage to stand up for any part of Nigerian system recently?
Before.
Okay, before.
I they always stand up against people with the peace for gutter.
For gutter be for roadside.
For roadside.
Because if you dey piss for gutter na normal thing.
Because bros dey piss for gutter.
Because be careful. I know my say with the camera. I will bite your nose.
Bros is indirectly telling you.
Yes, now you know if you dey piss for gutter normal. It's okay na gutter. Not be roadside. Not be roadside. Something happened to me recently.
Okay, bros.
I try defend one Lagos state system recently.
Okay.
Oh boy, now that I know say I don't want talk. I don't know the English way I use. Now I know say Nigerians they vex. Before I dey hear am say Nigerians dey vex. Yeah. But as it happened to me, I know say true Nigerians dey vex.
Like,
oh boy, I enter BRT. You know say if you enter BRT now a card.
Yes.
You go tap in, then when you don't reach your bus stop, you tap out. You understand?
Yes.
So I come dey inside BRT from my place where they go Oshodi. So I come discover say people not dey reach their bus stop before they tap out. You understand? Now, if to say you go drop for the next bus stop, it's still okay.
Yes.
To tap out here because na the same fare now you go cover.
Yes.
You understand? Not be say you still dey go the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th bus stop.
And the fare go don change.
You come tap out for here. You understand? Now wetin happen inside bus? I dey go Oshodi. You know, so some passengers drop. You know, say from IKORODU to Oshodi. Some passengers drop for Owode.
Okay.
Now this guy wey dey beside me for Owode in tap out. Yeah, in tap out. So my mind be say okay, he wan drop for my 12. We reach my 12, he no drop. We reach K2, he no drop. We reach Ojota, he no drop.
Don't cheat the system.
I think they hear me. So now when the motor come, they approach Maryland. I dey expect say at Maryland, he go drop. We reach Maryland, he no drop. Now that I come vex, I come say, guy, come. You know say you never ready to drop. Why you tap out? You know say the ride from Owode down to this point now free. He say cheating on the rest of us.
Yeah.
Oh boy, who say make I talk? Oh God, who say make I talk?
Yeah.
He can't be like, you know when they talk say me against the world.
Yeah.
He can't be me against the full BRT.
Yeah.
Everybody just focus on me. Say wetin you dey talk? He get the right to tap out from anywhere where like. He has the right, na him card. Now money, what about the one where government they cheat us? What about our money where they deduct from our card? When they know they refund? This and this. People just begin they come up with different experiences with the BRT card and the BRT operators.
Yes.
Are you getting me now? So at a point I can't be dumbfounded. I say, but if they deduct your money without without say you use the money, you go to their office and complain. Tell them say they deduct. Now they say how many complain they won't complain. This one say na so I go there go complain they no refund my money. This one say na so I go here go complain they no refund my money. I can't say but when they do so for me, I go complain. When I discover say they no wan do normal, I craze. Yeah, I craze for their office 200 naira. I craze. Operation manager come out.
Yeah.
Now the operation manager can't check system because sometimes when you dey discuss with those girls or those boys for counter, they be like say you dey waste your time. You understand? So operation manager come out, check system, discover say oh okay now their system malfunctioning. So they refunded my money. I can't tell them say if you go there complain craze. I no know say I put petrol for fire. And then they say you think everybody get that you no get work now. Then somebody say now he go come live in work. He go live in work. Come go they say now 200 naira I wan go dey fight for one BRT office. Now tell them say come. That is why the system dey cheat on now. Everybody dey claim say they no get time. They no get time. You no get time they comot 200 today. You no get time they comot 200 tomorrow. You no get by 5 days they don comot 1000 and you dey claim say you no get time. That is why you dey poor because the money wey you dey make somebody just dey one place they comot 200 naira from your money and you say you no get time to go challenge the system. You understand? But wetin me I discover be say Nigerian system or some system government system true dey malfunction. Dey malfunction but if you fit stand up to them, dedicate time to stand up to them, my brother they go correct am for your head o. You get wetin I dey try tell you now. So that experience for me was very poor. It was bad. I felt secluded. I felt isolated because throughout the journey, shame I no fit talk. Me wey be say na me dey try do the right thing, na me come look like outcast among the people. You know,
the system has defeated some people mentally. You know, they've gone through a lot.
My brother, many things has happened and a lot of things are still happening in Nigeria. We find it difficult to defend the system. Actually, we people like us that still want to defend the Nigerian system, but while defending it we don't have enough tools, enough materials, enough evidences to defend the system because the system itself does not give us the opportunity, you know, to defend it. You understand?
Like my friend will defend police, the next day they arrest her.
This thing that same day they hear na that same day wetin go happen to me oh God, I enter BRT from the same Oshodi coming. The BRT no get tap out machine for back.
You see?
You understand me now? So as I dey reach where I wan drop, I come go the machine for front, go tap out. Say make I tap out. As I put my card, now he say welcome. This welcome wey I talk so 100 naira don comot for my money. I tell you the truth. I come tell the person say come. There is no tap out machine at the back. I came here to tap out and the thing deducted the driver say what can I do about it? He say na so they chop my 100 naira. So I come dey take myself laugh say me where they defend, they accuse one person earlier on, see oh wetin dem dey face na me sef I don face.
Man you sef wan for revenge.
Oh my. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now our system be that in case at any point in time you don't try to defend the Nigerian system or any system where say na government dey organize am or na government dey run am, make we know your experience, how people respond to you while you were trying to defend any part of the government system. Make we go collect our coffee. When we come back, our guest go enter inside the studio come discuss. This person na one kind big person, he na renowned politician. Muna no go anywhere. When we come back, una go see him face. All right, my people, una welcome back again to the show. This one another show where we dey tell una say they get the mic to chook mouth for all the matters where other programs they not defeated chook mouth put. And I still the portmanteau today. And I with this one I said I see my coffee. Make a drink. I mean, I'm like say. Now so our guest don dey inside the studio today. The guest where we get on top the studio today, like we tell una before, now one renowned politician. If I call am politician, is a politician with a difference. This one a politician where be human, where carry the ministry of humanity for head. Him na journalist get bias with a community journalism, and I be the founder of the very first ever online community radio, what we all know as IKORODU Oga Radio. In a public policy analyst, when I say public policy analyst, na person where they always dey like chook mouth for all the policies where government dey come out with here and there. They always dey let people dey understand why government come out with such policy and you know what not. And also in a consultant, media consultant, in don join hand consult for many people. You don join hand consult for people, open radio, plenty radio station in short. Even this the portmanteau today into follow join hand consult to make sure say the portmanteau today start operation as we dey talk on top the show now. And also im don dey consult for IKODAS wey be IKORODU Oga Development Association for the past 10 years now. That IKORODU Oga dey all of una dey see everywhere all over the world. This man na im dey for the center point, in short na be the engine of that IKORODU Oga Dey program for past 10 years now. Na im dey organize that program for IKORODU people. Make I no talk too much, na gentleman, I no dey too talk. He na man of action, but today we go make am talk. Him name na Omo'ba Peju Akinyemi, bros.
Yeah, talk.
That's so.
It's my honor to be here.
Honestly,
seriously, you know, I look forward to the day I'm going to feature on the program. You know, it's a show I've always loved, a show I follow, and I try as much as possible to keep a tab on every episode that you have released so far. I think you are doing very well.
Thank you,
it's
boss.
It's a good job you are doing. So it's my honor to be here. Thank you for having me.
Boss, we happy say you come because if you not come this program, like I always talk, posterity not go judge me right, because you be one of the very few people where give me that encouragement. Say talk, you can do this, do am, especially when one or two disappointments come, which you understand now. Sure. You say talk, no feel sad, no feel bad, go refire. You know, now him bring us come where we dey today. We thank God. I want to say very big thank you to you, to our Oga. Oga. Yeah, okay, now make we start like this.
Okay.
You be journalist. Let's take it like this. You be journalist. You be politician.
Okay.
You be media consultant.
Okay.
And you be skit maker.
Yeah, content provider.
Content provider. Now, we don count like 4 now, abi. Inside all this one, bros, which one be the first one? Where the one where you really take start gang.
That's a big question. Not many people are aware that I actually started my career as a young man, as an actor. Yes, on the set of Checkmate, the now rested NTA soap opera. Yes, Amaka Igwe's Checkmate.
You did Checkmate?
Yes, I was in Checkmate.
God.
Though, as what we call nowadays as Wakapas.
Okay.
You know, those days we call it extras. That was in the early 90s, 93. I was in Checkmate. I did a lot of extra roles, like twice, thrice, and severally. And I was a regular visitor to the Checkmate camp here in Owode, IKORODU. Not many people are aware that Checkmate was shot in IKORODU.
Imagine.
So you are not even aware.
Nah, it's only the Papa Ajasco camp.
No, Checkmate was shot behind the late Chibio Benson's estate here.
Boy.
Yes, the Checkmate estate building belongs to the wife.
For real?
Yes, here in IKORODU. So that's where I started my career from.
Wow.
Yes, and one of the people who encouraged me was the late Bolaji Daudu. He died a few weeks back. That was our director. And so I started as an actor, really.
Okay.
Yes. You know, as time goes on, I veered into events. You know, as a young man now, you know, we're very, what's the word now? We like to try our hands on a lot of things. So from events, I veered into video coverage. From there, somehow, I found myself in advertising. I resigned and I wanted to start something on my own, and I found myself in journalism.
Oh, it's an interesting journey. Yeah, starting as an actor, nobody will ever believe that somebody like you will be an actor. You understand? Yeah, I know at some point you were into advertising.
Yeah.
So what was it like, the Nigerian behavior or attitude towards advertising? Because I want to take a cue from this. I discovered that a lot of Nigerian companies, they don't see the need for advertisement. You understand what I'm trying to say? They just look at it like, our customers will come once we can push out a good product. Our customers, because I have a practical example, our customers will come. Some will even say God will bring them.
Yes, there's a saying in advertising. We say, when you have a product you don't advertise, you are like a man who winks in the dark. Only you know what you are doing. No one else does.
You see,
you are winking in the dark when you have a product and you don't advertise. Let me, you are a comedian, and this is a comedy show, so to say, and it reminds me of late Gbenga Adeboye.
Okay.
He told a story, a funny story of a man who woke up early in the morning on a bed that was advertised, wearing pajamas that was advertised. He brushed his teeth with toothpaste that was advertised. Then he ate bread and tea that was advertised, added sugar that was advertised, then wore his, what's it called now? Designer t-shirt that was advertised, his shoe that was advertised, inside his car that was advertised, drove to his office in the car that was advertised, was using pen that they advertised, and then that man said he's not going to advertise.
His own product.
He's now saying he doesn't need advertising. He said something is wrong. So I will answer that question by saying the problem we have with most Nigerians is illiteracy, quote and unquote. I'm not talking about people who are not lettered now.
Okay.
I'm talking about, people can be illiterate about advertising. A lot of people don't know that the advertising is to your product as what fertilizer is, to a plant. When you plant a good seed, you also still need to boost it. You understand? You need to irrigate. After irrigation, you need to add something, you understand, to enhance what you get as product or as output. Now, when you don't advertise, no matter how good your product is, only a few people will know about it, and you can just close shop in a couple of weeks or months. And do you know the interesting thing? You can be chased out of business by a bad product that is
advertising. That is what I used to tell people, that as much as the whole world knows Coca-Cola, as much as the whole world is aware of Guinness, till tomorrow.
Coca-Cola is even the highest they have the highest advertising budget in the world till now.
Despite the billions of
even
dollars.
Even when they were leading, when they didn't have this local challenge that they have in Nigeria, at least for now, they were still the best when it comes to advertising expenses.
You see, so that is the Nigerian mentality for you.
It's a wrong mindset, but I believe it's changing. People are realizing it. Thank God for technology. Thank God for social media. Okay. Social media is changing a lot of things. Now people sell things, even food. People who cook food in a pot and sell. They're on Instagram, they're on Facebook. People have realized that, look, you need to advertise. No matter what you are selling, even if it's water, you have to find a way to advertise it.
That's awesome. Boss, you've been a journalist for a while, and I know that you have this love for community journalism. I know I featured on one of your very first magazine then, which is Trades and Contact magazine, which also can be likened to the Yellow Book. You understand? That brings you all the businesses in IKORODU, their contacts, their products. You want to buy electronics, go to so area in IKORODU. You want to buy clothing materials, go to so area in IKORODU. And I know I was having a column then that we call Market Palava. What happened? Was it that the business environment in IKORODU grew so big that you could not cover up again? Or what happened? Why did you stop Trades and Contacts?
Thank you for the question. A number of things happened, but prominent among them are two. Number one, the attitude of our people to advertising. A lot of SME operators believe when they advertise with you, they are helping you. Yes, they believe they are helping you, not realizing that a lot of them are unknown. They have good products. Now, what led to the publishing of that magazine was the fact that we discovered that IKORODU was growing, economically and otherwise, and people still leave Ikorodu to go to Lagos to get things that are readily available in Ikorodu. So we now felt, so we need a bridge. We need to bridge the information gap. Let people know that these products are available. We are connecting those who have products to sell or services to render to those who need those products and services. So that's where our publication comes in. But it grew to a level where people started feeling that they are helping you. They said, sorry, we don't want to do for this edition. Come next year. Ideally, for any good business, any serious-minded businessman, you should have your advertising budget as little as 5%. If you are making a product for 100 naira, you should have 5 naira minimum to advertise it. So multiply it by the figure of whatever product that you're engaging in. Now, when you have that, then you can do 6 months in advance, 3 months in advance, 1 year in advance. That is what established organizations do. Most companies that you see that are big time spenders when it comes to advertising, it's something they plan. They budget for the year, some of them into billions of naira annually, and they make their money. It is about planning. That is what SME producers, operators did not realize. So it affected us in a way, and then secondly, people started owing us. Some people are not courageous to say, oh no, I don't want to do. They will tell you, go ahead, go to the press. Maybe they give you an advance. In some cases, because IKORODU was a small place, so we all knew each other. So we leveraged on, personal contact and relationships. So when you say go ahead, I go ahead, believing that when the publication is out, you are going to pay me. And then people started owing us. That we're carrying over, indebtedness from previous publication to another publication, and we have overhead to cover.
Costs.
Do you understand? We have staff to pay, we have money to run impression, we need money to produce the publication, and then we need logistics to also circulate it around, because it is not just about making the publication, it must circulate, because if it is not circulated, people will not see your product.
True.
And that is where our own integrity comes in. We ensure that we circulate it and people see your product, because it is when people see your product, that's a feedback to you that you are getting value
for what you
for
are
money
paying for.
And then you can return back to us and say, oh, I think it's good doing business with you, you want to repeat that patronage. And finally, what happened again is IKORODU now has grown beyond what you can just use. The publication was coming out bi-monthly, once in 2 months. The gap was too long, the frequency was so long that we felt, IKORODU had grown beyond that. The information had to go out as fast as possible. That is what led to the establishment of IKORODU Oga Radio, actually. The idea was to report information
live
as soon as
direct.
they are happening. We saw a need for a mass media, and we make bold to say we are the first online community radio in Nigeria, the first online community radio in Lagos State and in IKORODU as a whole.
That's it. I was going to IKORODU Oga Radio, but you took it out of me because that was one lovely project that you came up with. Also, you had the TV alongside
we launched IKORODU Oga TV.
You launched the TV, and recently I discovered that you delve into skit producing.
Yes,
you are doing Rikeke.
Ren is okay.
Ren is okay. Yeah, Ren is okay. I used to love it, especially when I saw people like Olodo on it. Those popular funny Yoruba actors. You understand? I saw a lot of episodes, and it is really generating a lot of viewership on YouTube. Because I'm following you and I'm watching it. So what has been the inspiration behind that idea?
Interestingly, like I told you, I started my career with acting. I've always wanted to do something, a comedy stuff like that. It's an idea that I've been incubating for about 8 years.
Wow.
Yes. So around the time Sorosoke happened, I saw that the tension in the society was so much. Everybody is angry. Policemen are angry with the citizens. Citizens are angry with the police, angry with those in government, and everybody is angry. I just felt we need something to calm our frayed nerves.
Mo fẹ́ fi nǹkan kan tó ìjókòó ìlétí. Ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ nǹkan tí ó banúnú jẹ́ díẹ̀, kò dùn mọ́ mi nú rárá. pé àwọn ọlọ́dẹ wa wọ́n fi ẹ̀sùn kan àwọn landlord kan lára wa pé wọ́n ń jowó ọlọ́dẹ àwọn kan jowó oṣù kan àwọn kan jowó oṣù mẹ́ta èyí tó tiẹ̀ wá bà nínú jẹ́ nínú ẹ̀ ni pé àwọn kan jowó oṣù mẹ́fà àwọn kan dẹ̀ jowó oṣù mẹ́fà àwọn àgbàlagbà nù wa ni wọ́n bàbá àlàó náà dárúkọ tọ́nà jowó oṣù mẹ́fà.
So can we create something good out of this quote and unquote bad situation? You know, because after the revolution, so to say, of Sorosoke was a good one, but the aftermath was a bad one.
Was not pleasant
because it led to destructions of lives and deaths and the like. So how can we calm these frayed nerves? That led me back to that idea of incubating that, oh, we need comedy, we need people to laugh. So the whole idea is that we created Rerinsoke from Sorosoke.
Okay.
Do you understand? When people say Sorosoke, you remember those bad days of answers. Okay, can we bring something good out of it? Instead of Sorosoke and then its tension, can we Rerinsoke, laugh out loud?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And it has really hit its mark.
Laugh out
because
loud.
I went to your page and I saw a lot of comments, people reacting to it and people really embracing it. Well done, sir. Now let's talk a little bit about your new project.
Okay.
You have a new project coming up. Because you are in the print media.
Of course, yes.
You did Trades and Contacts. You did Owambe, which is still doing well. Till tomorrow, I still see them on newspaper stands and everything. In fact, you are a genius. And now I hear you are into something new. Print again.
You know, when we started the online radio about 6 years ago, like I said, we felt that news had to go out sharp
as fast as it can.
So it was a feedback from our followers. So we launched the radio. The radio was doing well. However, the bigger picture was to get a license, which we couldn't get until somebody, Honorable Jimmy Benson, got, you know, the license for IKD radio. Of course, I was part of the team. I helped started it, launched it, you know, on terrestrial before I moved on. However, we saw that as much as we are saying we needed to report news fast and as soon as it happened, we still realize that there are still some fraction of our population who are still attracted to the physical print magazine. You know, radio, once the show is gone, is gone. Online is what you can play back, but you need data to do that. Don't forget that we still have illiterate population. We have population of people who are quote unquote not well to do, who may not be able to afford an Android or an iPhone, who may not even have money for data. Do you understand? So how do we still connect with these people? We saw that, okay, yes, we have achieved something by starting the online radio, the online TV. We can still have the third leg, a tripod, which is still the print, since we have always done print. You understand? So that's what we have now done. What we are trying to do now is a family of different media organization. IKORODU Oga Radio and TV Productions has an online radio, has an online TV, and now is launching a print magazine. We call it IKORODU Oga Radio Times. It will be out in a couple of days.
It will be out. We'll come back to that. We'll take that again. But let's just take this short break. When we come back, our guest today is this year. This one, I want my way will not finish matter with for within 1 hour or within 30 minutes of the time on our show. But don't go anywhere. Let's just take this brief break. When we come back, we will come and pick it up from where he stopped. Alright, our people who now welcome back again. This na still the Portmanteau today. That program where we tell us say they get in mind to chook mouth for all the matters where other programs not the fit chook mouth put. If you never follow us on top YouTube, what you they wait for? Our YouTube channel just the on top the screen. So the Portmanteau Today TV. Now just search us on top YouTube, the Portmanteau Today TV. Once it come out from top your screen, just click the subscribe button. click that bell button where we say every new episode where we dey bring come out, you go dey among the first set of VIPs where go get the notification of every of our new episodes. And not forget, if you get any market where you want to advertise, or you get any program or any show or anything where you want the whole world to hear about, and you feel say you need to contact people wey go help you loud am, just contact our marketing department as their number dey show on top your screen. So make you talk to them. Chicken money like this, your market, your product or your program don go viral be that. Na so we dey make am happen on top the portmanteau today. We still get our ogbonge guest inside the building, like we tell una before, in our media person, in our publisher, in our chairman, in our everything where you can think of. And he just tell us say he started as an actor on top Checkmate that year. Anybody wey know Checkmate by now, you suppose don dey ready to collect dowry because by now your daughter will don be reach marriageable age. Na so Omo'ba Peju Akinyemi still dey inside the building. You were just telling us about your new project. You say it's a tripod.
Yes,
actually
it's a tripod.
So let's pick it up from there.
It's a marriage of online and offline media platform.
Okay.
Right now media has grown beyond the conventional media platforms.
Definitely.
Radio, TV and the likes. Even radio and TV now are struggling for space online. Same for print media.
Exactly.
That's why you have, I don't want to mention names of top newspapers and magazines who are also struggling for space online. So it's a marriage, like I said, of offline and an online platform. We have launched the online radio. We have the online TV that we are reloading any moment from now. Now the third tripod is the IKORODU Oga Radio Times. The idea is it's something bigger than the Trace and Contact magazine that we're doing. Trace and Contact will just be a segment in the publication. It's a general interest grassroots magazine meant to cover and report activities across IKORODU division of Lagos State and even beyond. It focuses on people, events and places.
Wow.
Anything that falls under that, that's what we cover. And the whole idea is that any news you have read on our blog site www.ikoroduradio.com, you can have the printed edition. Not everybody can go online to read. So the printed version is there as a backup or a follow-up to the blog site. That's the whole idea. So we get you online, we get you offline.
And I don't want to let them escape.
No,
if we don't get you online, we'll get you offline. IKORODU Oga Times.
IKORODU Oga Radio Times.
IKORODU Oga Radio Times.
And it will be the first, another first from us by God's grace. It is the first tabloid or magazine by any radio station.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's
awesome. We're really looking forward to having it on our newsstands, and once it comes out, we hope to have a copy of it here on this portmanteau today, so that we go louder.
And in fact, any of your viewers, whatever criteria you want to use, can win copies.
Wow, awesome.
We'll donate copies to this platform.
Atuna don hear now, so as una dey watch, we know now, we dey watch. All right, thank you so much, sir. Okay. We want to delve into politics a bit because I know you are also a politician.
Yes.
At some point, you were gunning for a seat in the Ogun State House of Assembly. And I know say, just like what this son said that time when he was gunning for, was he on those state governorship?
Femi Falana.
Femi Falana, Fal's papa, son.
Yeah.
You know, when he go face the thing, come back, he gets some kind of say Nigerian politics not be waiting normal human being. Oh boy, I say oh son. He say oh boy, he say Nigerian politics not waiting normal human being they do. I hope that was not your experience too.
Well, in a way it was. Yes. However, the interesting thing about Nigerian politics is that if you can come down to the level of the people and the players, then you can play it. When I say come down to their level, I don't mean doing what they do that are wrong. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm a Christian. I won't lie. I won't cheat. I won't falsify figures or forge certificates and the likes. But it's about, we were born on the street now. We were raised on the street now. We were street boys now. It is still street sense that we need in politics. So what you need to do as a politician in Nigeria, well, no matter how well read you are, is to come down to the level of the people. Put on, there's a saying that wọ́n ní orí tàbí ṣèwé òun náà ṣì lélẹ̀. So if you were once a street boy, then the same head wey you take do streets
nice day your neck.
It's just for you to activate your street sense. That's all. Wow. And then you can play politics and still do it fine.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now quickly, let's take you up on the zoning thing.
Okay.
Recently we discover some parties, they say they want zone their candidateship to one particular region or well, recently another party, I no wan mention name, no be like say we dey do publicity for them, come and say their own party they no dey do zoning.
All come affair.
If you come, you merit am or you win am, so saying it. But the zoning thing, it sparked a lot of comments and reactions online. There's a particular platform I am on in that came up with a lot of reaction about the zoning thing. Now, in your own perspective, from your own side point of view, is zoning really good for our system? That is the Nigerian system. Is zoning really going to benefit us as a people?
Well, it's a yes and no answer. Now, the English people has a saying, they said all things being equal. Now, in a case when all things are equal, we don't need zoning.
Good.
That's a fact. But the question we need to ask ourselves is that Nigeria, do we have all things being equal? All things are not equal in Nigeria. And that is the justification for zoning. However, both zoning and throwing it open has their merits and demerits. Now, by zoning, you have restricted the number of people who can participate. What if the zones that you restricted from participating, what if they have a brain who may make a difference in the game? That's where the problem is. But if you have more population than the other zone, and we don't zone, then the implication also is that you will dominate the race. You will always produce the president or the governor or the House of Assembly member. Now, where is justice and equity? And equity and justice is also part of the elements of democracy. So that's why I said it is a yes and a no answer. It's a function of the situation at hand. I hope I've answered your question. You as a journalist, not as a politician.
Yes, you answered it technically. You were technical about it. You don't want to be here, you don't want to be there. But part of the argument on the platform I told you I was that politics these days, if you look at it all over the world, it has gone beyond party thing.
Okay.
Because it is only in Nigeria now that we discover that we are still playing party politics. Because he's in this party, he must win. Or because he's in that party, it's our party, he must win. You understand? The argument is that politics as of today has gone beyond party politics. It is now individual credibility politics. If a credible candidate comes from the least party, because he is credible, he should win an election.
Not in Nigeria.
Ordinary, that is what I'm telling that all over in other parts of the world. But in Nigeria here today, that is not being done.
It is not so because you see, Nigerian politics is unique. It's about structure. It's about money. Nigerian politics is heavily monetized. That's a fact. If you want to play politics in Nigeria, you must have money. Or you have people who can provide the money. You understand? And for that to happen, you cannot say you are just a credible candidate and that is all you need to win an election. Ordinary to make t-shirts. If you make a t-shirt now for 1,500 with the branding, for instance, you are gunning for governor of Lagos State, you have 20 local government recognized and 37 LCDAs. Let's assume you are doing all the 57. Let's assume you are sending 500 copies of your
to each local
government. That's 750,000 naira. 750 per local government. Multiply it by 57 now. That's over almost 40 million. t-shirt alone. Poster is not there. So to become governor of Lagos State, for instance, to run for governorship, let's not talk about Lagos in particular, to run for governorship of of any state in Nigeria, you must have billions of naira.
So in that case, sir, what do we do to shift the Nigerian political system from party politics to individual credibility politics?
It's simple, and how we need to do it. The fact is that Nigerians are not ready. That's the truth. I've contested for my party's ticket twice, and I know what I had. Nigerians believe that everybody who has shown interest in politics is going there to make money. So, and that mindset has been locked down. So when you are coming, they see you as a money bag. Let me give you an instance. During the lockdown, you know, people were calling me on the platform that belongs to the state where I contested, and they were saying, all of you people that contested in 2019, we have not seen our, what is it called now?
Palliative.
That, okay, when all of you come in 2023, we will ask you, what palliative did you give? And you know, people reached out to me, and I told them, I'm a young man struggling to make ends meet. I'm not a money bag. Of course, not that I didn't do anything in my own capacity, private capacity. I did what I could do. But what they were expecting of me was what they could expect of a typical money bag Nigerian politician. And I told them, no, you are getting it wrong. That I put myself forward to serve my country, my state,
people,
does not mean that I have all the money. That mindset, until it is changed, nothing will change. And how it will change is for Nigerians to take ownership of the system. How do you take ownership of a system? Identify Talk. In this environment, Talk can be our counselor. We mobilize ourselves, tell you to go and join the party, get the party nomination form. We will buy it for you. Do you understand? It's not your headache. We will buy it for you. We will sponsor your election. And when you win, who will you be loyal to?
The people that sponsor
the people now. So by so doing, earlier, you know, in the previous in the past dispensations, that was how politics was played in the days of the Awolowos and co. That's why people like Ajasin, they were ordinary school teachers. People like Jakonde, yes, they were ordinary school teachers. Party backed them up. They didn't have money. They were not money bags. So things will not change as long as it is money bags that we are supporting for elections. It will be difficult to have credible people. And what I'm trying to say is that your 5 naira, your 10 naira. If 1 million Nigerians can contribute 1,000 naira, is a billion naira. Imagine if 100 million Nigerians, let's even say 50 million Nigerians contribute 2,000 naira. That is 100 billion naira. If we support a candidate for president, before they will be that president, they will try.
He go take. Oh, this discussion is sweet. My producer, calm down. He just didn't worry me for time. Okay, boss. Quickly, we have just about 3, 4, 5 minutes to round this up. We see what is happening between Ukraine and Russia. The Russia invasion of Ukraine. And then technically, it's like Ukraine. When I say I use the word technically, it's like Ukraine is gaining upper hand despite all the weapons and all the ammunition that Russia had. You understand? And I sat down to look at it. I discovered that Ukraine is being governed by a very young, brilliant chap, you know, in person of Zelensky. You know, he has been able to do his work well, despite he doesn't have the manpower or the machinery power to tackle Russia, but he has been able to defend his people, defend some of his territories, and use the media as a brilliant man to technically, you know, bring Putin under certain level of subjection. You understand me now? Now, bringing that back to our own society, how prepared do you think the youths are by what you are seeing today? How prepared do you think the youths are for 2023? And 2, what role, we just have 3 minutes to do this, what role do you think the youth should be playing come 2023, you know, election?
I will start from the last question. And I'll start by saying the youth should be the ones determining who gets the party's ticket and who wins the election. That is a fact. Now, to answer your second question, I would say it will be wrong, it will be placing the cart before the horse if we say we should measure the level of preparedness of the youth now. I think the best measurement of their preparedness should be after 2023 election. Let's see the result. If the result looks like what we used to get in 2015 and 2019, then the youths are not prepared. But if you ask me about my observation of the preparedness of the youth right now, I would say they are not prepared. But like I said, it will be premature to say that. After that election, if we still elect the same caliber of people from president down, then it tells you that the youths have not learned any lesson from the NSAS revolution.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Oga Peju Akinyemi. We have a lot of things that we wanted to discuss with him, but our producer they say we don't overshoot our time. We will definitely bring him back on the program. We'll definitely bring him back once the IKORODU Oga Radio Times is ready. Yes, we will definitely want you to come back. Oga Peju, quick, give them your social media handle.
Okay, I'm at on Facebook at Abraham Peju Akinyemi. Okay. On Instagram at Peju Akinyemi Abraham.
Twitter, uncle?
I'm not on Twitter.
You are not on Twitter. Please come on Twitter. We need people like you on Twitter.
Okay.
All right. If you want to follow me on top Twitter and Instagram, my handle now at The Real Talk Talk. Alphabet D Real Talk Talk. On top Facebook, my Facebook page now Osagiato Talk Talk. OSAGIATORTALKTALK. And if you want to follow Bobby on top Instagram and Twitter, I handle now at MC Bob Naija. That Naija na number 9. Then JA MCBOB number 9 JA. On top Facebook in page now Bamdilokwe Belu MC Bob. Make una not forget say though government don't restrict the use of nose mask for public, they say now you go decide whether you want use nose mask or not. But not forget say coronavirus today available. Not forget to use your nose mask. Not forget to wash your hand regularly, and not forget to give the 2-meter gap where they say make we dey give ourselves for public. Last not forget say you be Naija anywhere where you dey rep this country well. Not follow them put hand for wetin go spoil this country name. Not do drugs because no get any better thing when they do for body fiam. And so we take come up for the studio today. Zoom.